Okay. So, can I just make one quick observation? That when I said, let me grab that fishbowl, like, all of you people are like, yeah! And the first two rows of people over here are like, oh my God, no! I think they're super nervous. Okay, so our first poet, I forgot, this is our first poet, is the marvelous and talented Catriona Johnson.
I am a poem. I am words spoken in a powerful rhythm to match the rhythm of life and of every footstep I take and every hand I shake and the steady padding of children running on concrete. I am a poem because every time I breathe, I feel the steady breaths in and out that remind me that I am alive. As my heart beats in my chest, I feel the pain around me ease as the chaos in my mind fades away and the only thoughts in my head are ones that remind me how beautiful it is that I am here and I'm alive. When you spit insults at me and try to bring me down, I remind you that I am a poem. I hold out my hand and tell you to read my poem, but you can't because the poem is not just there, it is everywhere, yet all you focus on is that one stanza written on my hand. When you look into my eyes, you often miss the beautiful blue ocean of words that make up who I am because you are too focused on yourself and your poem that you forget about mine. And every time I open my rose-colored lips, I add to the poem that is me. Every time you tell me to be better, I add a new stanza to myself as more words make up my body and my mind, and every blood vessel that flows through my veins reminds me of every beautiful word that makes up my poem, the poem that is me. I am no short poem, no read it and move on poem. I am a poem of many words, because life can't be summarized on a piece of paper. This poem, the poem that is me, cannot be held to one page, cannot be measured in length, no centimeters, no inches, no feet, no. I am a poem of life. My poem is measured in time. I am measured in the number of breaths I take per hour and the number of times my heart beats per second, per hour, and per day. I measure the poem that is me every time I lay awake in bed at night. When the self-doubt and self-destructive clouds move over my head and I forget the beautiful poem of life in which I am. I speak. I read myself a stanza of my poem. I remind myself that the words you spoke to me earlier will only be a small portion of myself. I see the beauty that you fail to see because you are so caught up in making the poem that you are writing. You forget that you are not the only one, for I am a poem too, and he is, and she is, and they are, and we are. We are the poems of our generations, the poems of our lives, and together we will write the future.
Okay, team, that was Catriona, or Cat. Yeah. Okay, judges, you have the unenviable task of putting numbers to that. I'll say, most of us are ready. Okay, cool. Let's start here. We have an 8.5. Okay, there we go. An 8.0, 8.0, 8.0, and 8.2. Yay, Catriona Johnson. Okay, cool. Quick question while I stall for just a second. How many of you are currently playing Fortnite? Like right now, this second? No? Okay. Here's the thing. PUBG is way better, right, Soames? I only know one person who actually thinks that, so anyway. Well, apparently more than one. All right, so how about we do one more poem, shall we? Ooh, fun. Let's welcome to the stage, Ladia Hankins.
Hello. I am Ladia, and I wrote this piece when I was 13. It's called Loose Sleeves. I started out unconscious,
youthful and unaware. The devil told me pick your poison just to clear my tears. She'd say, don't worry about me. Share on my positive spirit. But it was then I was drowning out the words so I couldn't hear it. I didn't want to feel it. The moment I knew my world collapsed so fast so I couldn't deal with. The pain and sorrow was filling. The future had no fulfillment. No gravitation towards the end of the tunnel. I wanted to kill shit. Confusion, rage, adrenaline. I wanted to shed like a skeleton. I wanted to take devil's poison and turn it to habits like pills and medicine. Lately, I felt the tension. And neither did I pay attention. Mama's crying, it ain't her intention. Said to the sky, are you here? You listening? Swallowed my pride, held up my resistance, till I heard a soft voice in the distance. It was her, but she was non-existent. She whispered, hey baby girl, just listen. Hold on, feelings you'll bury, this weight you carry, please don't be wary. Hold on, feelings you'll bury. I know it's scary, but it's temporary. People started turning on me. Had a few friends, not gonna say I'm lonely. A soul sister had my back, she was there. My only concern were the kids who kind of picked it on me. Ran to the bathroom, cried my eyes out. The words they hurt, it was a bunch of lies. How could I be so gullible and stupid to allow the laughs and the lies to affect and tear me down? Little did I know I was more than gifted. We all felt this common cycle which is sick and twisted. People downgrading others who are simply existing, probably because they always felt a piece of themselves missing. It was then I had to make a decision. Was I gonna give in, switch to positive living? Or was I gonna give up, keep tripping and slipping on my own two sleeves, loose moves and just wishing? Felt like inside of me there was a clock ticking, but I knew that was just me and my intuition. Knew what I was gonna do, so I'm sitting thinking, I'll use music to entertain my vision.
Okay. That was super hot fire. Let's see. Judges. Okay, we have a 9.0, a 9.0, an 8.8, a 9.1, and a 9.9. Yay, get it. That was pretty cool. Hey, one more quick interjection. Is it possible to get lights on this stage? No? Okay, we're trying our best. All right, cool. Give it up for the sound tech guys. They're trying really, really hard. All right, so last time I came up here and I made a video game joke and I walked off and my wife was like, you're such a nerd. I really like her. Hey, let's give it up for our next poet, Absaguye.
Hello, my name is Absa, and my poem is called My Crown. My crown is wrapped around my head because I am a queen. I feel like a queen, but as I walk outside my castle, I realize I am a peasant. I'm a peasant to those who think my crown is unpleasant, those who think my crown means danger. I can feel people staring at my crown as I walk outside these castle grounds. Feeling alone, just me and my crown. I want them to know my crown is more. My crown is my hijab. Although all that was a fantasy, the reality is they see me in my hijab and they think terrorists. They see me in my hijab and they wonder and stare. I don't know why they treat me so different because of a fabric wrapped around my head. It's like I have to suffer if I'm not them. Like I don't have the right to be me or the right to be free. When I want to tell the truth, they don't want to hear it because they know the truth, just looking for an excuse. But my hijab is a crown, and I am a queen, and I don't need them to verify.
I know, just got left hanging twice. That's cool though. I know, it's love. All right, judges, I can do a little song and dance while we wait. No? Okay. She said, where's the song? We have an 8.3, an 8.3, an 8.5, a 7.8, and a 7.0. All right. Thank you, judges. All right. Let's see, who shall we call to the stage next? Oh man. Yep, Oscar Chavez Dolores.
Alright, what's up guys, what's up? Let me put this a little bit, can you put this a little bit down? I'm not tall enough, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to stretch out my neck to the max. I'm kind of losing it though, you know, winter came, you know, you had to eat all that bread and stuff. Bread. Yes, I'm good. Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Okay, Mr. or Mrs. Laser Pointer. No, thank you.
Alright, so what's up guys? My name is Oscar. I wrote this when I was 15. Probably 3 days ago I got done with it. Just kidding, it was the same day that I had to return it to Mr. Kelly, right? But you know, alright, so let's see. This is how it goes, okay? Some people say spring, summer, and fall and winter. I say every season's the same, roasting season. So listen to me, cause I'm a true winner. What does that make you? Forgetful, lame? A loser? A quitter? Man, swear to God, nobody is safe. I got a lot of hate to every gender or race. It's a race, you a blast. That's all of you if you ain't Oscar. I can tell you all scared. Let's see, hold up, they're calling me, my bad. I got a lot of hate, no. From you with the dandruff hair to the wanna bank fool in the all red, that girl with the bad breath, man. I tried to say your name, but I couldn't even recall. Make a call to my mama if you want. Let her know I'm sent on these bitches with the brand in my drawers. That's underpants to you, stupid man. But the purpose of this poem is to let you know who's better. That's why we ain't here standing here together. Make it clear to you, you look funny from to your feet to your ears. Hold up. I'm crack-a-lacking. I can tell you just got fear. I'm too damn fresh. I get compliments from my mirrors. I seen you flexing on your snap with your daddy's beers and his money too. You nappy fool. How can you be happy, fool? Even when you dress that crappy, fool. If you got an issue, you can at me, fool. Yeah, you know I'm super cool. What you thinking, you a Rugy, man? Who you fooling? I guarantee you don't want this heat. You can get cooked up with ease. I'm motherfucking Gordon Ramsay. You're roasted by a certified chef, chopped into tiny bits and fed to your pets. Let's see. Hold up. I'm ruthless when it comes to this. So catch a test, you sad mess. You'll last less than a minute. I'm quick with it and quick with it. I put that on my fitted like a New Yorker. Just trying to ask your girl about me? I already stole her.
I think Yvonne is super impressed by Oscar's roasting season. Okay, judges, where are we at? We have a 7.0, a 7.5. Hold on, it gets better. A 7.0, a 7.5, a 7.0, a 7.0, and a 7.0. I think the moral of the story is judges got numbers. You should probably say nice things about judges. They like it. What is this? Okay, everybody. Our next poet to the stage is, why y'all keep calling it? It's Xander Zip.
My name is Xander Zip, and my poem is called My Retaliation. Dear confused people, my family is not like yours. We don't follow any of your ideals. But just because we don't follow your perfect equation doesn't mean we don't have any relation. A family is not a mom, dad, and 2 kids, all with the look of similar creation. Fuck your white picket fence fixation. Fuck you for looking at us like a goddamn mutation. You should be looking with admiration. We've been through twice your shit with this much elation. Till that day, I won't settle for your societal damnation. Dear stranger staring, I know my brother's black. My mom looks like a man that she holds hands with a woman. I squeeze my brother's hand a little tighter just to show you strangers he's with me. He's on our family tree. There's no reason for him to flee. He is no abductee. I have to stare you right in the eyes to make you leave us be. Adoption obviously wasn't covered when you got your high school degree. Remove your gaze and set yourself free. Dear people who still don't get it, the world is changing. Your reign of prejudice is done. You can't silence us or make us run. We're coming out into the sun. I really hope your hate can be spun. This will be our new generation. Come join your brothers and sisters, your daughters and sons, to a place that isn't undone.
I think that was great. I think I heard some suggestions for the judges from over there. We'll see. We'll see if the judges agree with you. All right, we have a 9.5, a 9.5, a 9.2, a 9.5, and a 9.8. All right. Good job, Xander. And judges, they're proud of you now, judges. My, how their affections change. Okay, how about our next poet? Let's give it up for Mallory Moores.
I love you too. My name is Mallory, and this is called Not Your Problem. I'm sitting in a circle of young girls my age. An abundance of floral leggings and bright purple body pins surround me. The second grade classroom full of storytelling children, but today I am particularly silent. While one girl with bright emerald green eyes and long wavy frizzy brown hair talks about how much she loves her new Labrador puppy, I feel tears pricking my eyes, threatening to spill over. My cat had died yesterday. My birthday, 4 days prior. A short blonde-haired girl turns to me with curious yet harsh blue eyes. "Why are you crying?" she asks. By now I am shaking and I have erupted. "My cat passed away," I say. My voice is cracking, unable to believe my own words, but my emotions are cut deeper when she turns to me and says, "That is not our problem." That is not our problem. I am the problem, my whole life an inconsiderate being. Flashback to 3 years old, I am at a nearby daycare, my mom a few blocks away at work. I'm silently curled up into a ball under a blanket. It is nap time, but I am uncomfortable. I have to use the restroom. I sit up quietly, like I was taught, making sure not to wake up the sleeping children. I make my way to an adult like I was taught. I ask politely to go with an adult. Politely, like I was taught. In response, the adult is disgusted. It is nap time, she tells me. She shoves me down, hits me hard across my right kneecap. I fight the urge to scream in pain. That is not my problem, she tells me, but I am silent. I obey, because I knew to always respect an adult, like I was taught. So I lay on the ground, the cold, hard ground. Blood pricks at my small, tiny kneecaps under my bright pink shorts, my favorite color of pink, but that is not her problem. It's the middle of July. My first boyfriend I ever had tells me it's time to break up. As a child of divorce, this doesn't shock me. I believe every relationship ends at some point. Marriage is just a lie, after all. I tell him just that, how I'm perfectly fine with their split. He doesn't take it personally, he gets it too. But his close friends use it against me. Why don't you care? Their interrogation is suffocating. It is all I ever know. So that's what I tell them. It's how I feel. But that's not my problem, they say. You're just a heartless bitch. That night I cry myself to sleep because I'm a monster. Today it is gloomier than usual in this terrible winter Portland weather. The school bell rings, signaling the release of middle school kids into a now crowded hallway. Today feels off. My dad picked me up. He never picks me up on Tuesdays. That's my mom's day. You're out for tomorrow is all he says. I know it in the pit of my stomach. Someone has died. It was my grandpa, alone in his home. He never answered my mom's text that night. So now every goodbye to me feels like the last. I always say I love you to my parents because it could be the last. If someone I love doesn't answer one text, I panic. Anxiety is a hole in my chest. My mind swarms with vicious bees. Their venom is filled with what ifs. And that will never change. One day a guy I take interest in doesn't answer for days. I spam him with calls, texts, Snapchats. Finally he answers me all harsh, "What the fuck do you want?" I know. Immediately I'm guilty. Disgusted with myself. I hate myself, but it is not your problem.
All right, team. Hi. It was good job. The judges are busy flipping their yellow pages to get to the numbers. Yeah, what's up? Oh, hey, how are you? Oh, good thing you said hi. I thought you weren't here. All right, the judges are ready. It looks like we have a 7.0, a 7.5, a 7.9, a 7.8, and a 7.5. Man, you guys, I mean, come on. You're like up and down with these judges. You should write a poem about how you don't like them and then come on the stage and see how they like it. Hey, how about we welcome to the stage Becca Watkins.
Is this a good volume? Can you guys hear me? No? Can you hear me? Ooh, can you hear me now? Okay. Hi, Isaac. Plus-size clothing is pushed to the back of the store, or doesn't exist at all. Why am I hidden? I see cute size 2 clothing right there in that mannequin, but the torso hole of that shirt wouldn't fit around my thigh. I'm not advertised. I'm not revered. In fact, I think it's pretty fucking weird that, unlike all those other girls, I'm not out for the world to see. Instead, I'm staring and caring and yearning to be. I don't dress like a 60-year-old, and I certainly don't go around in bikinis all the time. So why do I only ever see myself modeling sweatsuits and swimsuits or some stair climb? I love disappointing my mother by wearing ripped jeans, collared shirts, and broken shoes. That is what I choose because I am 15 years old. So you don't need to tell me I look like a bum when all of my life I've been treated like scum. I will not hide behind loose clothing that shields my innocent peers from my body. Their following of dress code is shoddy at best, so I will show my fat rolls, I will show my cankles, I will show my jiggle, I will show my stretch marks despite their remarks.
Ugly, skinny boys say that they want a thick baby girl to liven up their life. Then a woman with a flabby stomach walks by and suddenly they're unavailable. Thick does not mean big butt. It does not mean big tits. It means everything that comes with that big butt, with those big tits, with that hourglass body. Thick means fat. It means F-A-T, fat. And you better believe that while my thighs will touch, while my ass will have cellulite, while my arms will have flab, I will love myself and you will be selectively blind. I'm not advertised, I'm not revered. I wonder what's wrong with me, and yet maybe I'm not the problem.
Okay. Hi, I'm back. The judges are getting ready to do their thing. I heard some preemptive boos. I don't know if we like that. Let's go with the judges gave us a 9.0, a 9.2, a 9.3, a 9.0, and I missed this one. I went from left to right this time. A 9.2. Cool. Hey, what's up? All right, okay, quick bit of trivia. 2 poets ago, they played a song by, what was that, Crossroads? Crossroads? Who's that by? Yeah, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Hey, I'll give somebody a high five if they can tell me what year that song came out. 2002? Whoever said 1960 something is way off. No? 1995. Give it up to the quickest Google. Good job. Good job. All right. Yeah, someone in the middle. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All right. Hey, how about this? I have 2 hands. I'll give you both a high five. You said nobody wants a high five. Come on now. None of the poets do. All right, here we go. You ready for our next poet? No? Yes? Poets? Let's welcome to the stage Cindy Nguyen.
I feel like this is this good? I can't tell. I can't hear. Anyways, just fair reminder, this is actually a very personal story and it can cause I've read it to other people and they've had triggers and panic attacks from it, and I just wanted to remind you, just in case you're very sensitive to this kind of topic. 2 years ago, a loud, strong tomboy decided to try something different for a change. It was me. I wanted to please my parents, to be the daughter they asked for, not the half-daughter, half-son miscarriage they didn't want. So there I was, in a skirt. It was happily ever after. I felt like a queen, so beautiful, so different from who was hidden underneath, but it's all right. I was happy. Until the posse of archers came by and shot me down. The air was piercing through my tissue paper skull and glass eyes, bleeding tears, absorbing the things they dare call me as if it were water. Melting my thin head into remnants. The sharp metal burnt through my skin, making its iron home in my bones, leaking the poison that was insecurity into my bloodstream. They called me ratchet-ass bitch, whore, Chinese chink. They spat until all that was left was a pincushion of arrows, not a person. My closest friend was an archer just like them, but it would fit better if he was called molester. His touch as he fondled my neck and chest and thighs felt like wriggling maggots underneath my flesh. The hands of the damned, an iron cage that kept me shut. The gossip that would spread in a corrupt kingdom like this one. I took his orders and said nothing. Even if he was no king that sat in the throne like an honorable man. I wish there was someone who could save me from my several suicide attempts before my next breath would be my last. I wish I could have been there, the tomboy that day, so I could have had a say. I wish someone could have spoon-fed me happy lies like pills and food before I shattered the mirror that reflected a worthless, powerless girl. I had nobody, other than the jesters and peasants who were too afraid to help but not to laugh at the pile of despair sinking to the bottom of the hierarchy ocean. Their arrows burrowed deep inside and through my chest, through my limbs, through my heart. They swept me under the regal carpet to be stepped on forever.
Hey, Cindy, did you catch that? Someone over here loves you. I didn't want you to... Okay, cool. Okay, judges. Let's see. They're still flipping. So, how are you all doing today? Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Okay, the judges are ready. We have a 9.2, a 9.5, another 9.5, an 8.9, and a 9.1. Yay! Okay, cool. Man, this microphone is short. Okay, our next poet is, hold on. They're upside down. Oh, hey. Cool. You guys are gonna be really, really pleased when I say who it is. Why? I told you I like being on stage. Let's welcome to the stage Carmen Sharp Velasquez.
I wrote this poem about displacement in Myanmar. Ashes. All that's left. When fire is gone, ashes. When home is gone, ashes. Family is murdered. Where is mom? Where is dad? Where is safety? Ashes. When my village is destroyed at the hands of the government, and all I am left with is the items I bear with me and the persistence in my heart to keep going, to keep fighting, to find a home, all I see around me are ashes. In their souls they must have ashes, for no one with a heart that beats could turn away. When I look into the eyes of the men who killed my family, the men who burned down my home, as they drive away, all I see are ashes. They know I won't see food for weeks. Bangladesh is the finish line, but I'm just at the start. The starting pistol was just fired, and I'm running for freedom. But they used a rifle to shoot my father. And when it was all over, I looked at the ground, I looked in the air, I looked in the eyes of the men who wreak havoc on the country I thought to be home, and all I see are ashes.
Last time I was talking, y'all said shut up, so I'm just waiting for the judges in silence. You're welcome. Hey, the judges are ready. It looks like a 8.2. And I'm already hiding my face because I know that the boos are coming. 7.0, an 8.3, an 8.4, and a 7.9. Woo! Okay, you are very vociferous in your despicable... Okay, hey team, we are going to hold a very brief intermission. I know, I didn't bring the bowl because, listen. We're going to hold a very brief intermission. Your task, dear students, is thus. If you are a freshman English teacher, can you stand up real quick? Okay, look, there's Miss Onis. There's Mr. Billig / Kenny, Miss Smith. And, oh man, I suddenly just blanked on you. Yeah, there you go, thanks. Hey, and then there's me. So your task in these 5 minutes is to go give your English teacher a high five. 1, 2, 3, go. And let's hear some more puns. Hey, so that was a fun little intermission. Got some of our wiggles out. So, let me see. There's some timing stuff going on here too. All right. So we are just about halfway through our poems, and we've been having a lot of fun. Is this the best poetry slam you've ever been to? Yeah. It's the best I've ever been to, that's for sure. Oh, dang, I forgot my bowl. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Are y'all ready for another, you ready for another poet? Yes? Okay. Hi, Saya. How are you? You didn't come give me a high five. I was kind of sad about that. No, not really. Who? Yeah, I saw Lily come in like 10 minutes ago when Lily first got here. Hey, everyone. Let's welcome to the stage, Kirk Caballero.
Okay. So this poem is called Untitled Tombstone. Okay? So just $1 in a dream. I'm training the rails of the Fruitvale station. They won't understand the power of my creation. You call obsession, what's my dedication? I'm hanging with a thread that barely holds your nation. It's tied in a noose and adds glue to segregation. And just faced abuse, I'm lost from my location. They built the whitest house over an enslaved foundation. Now they reign on the pedestal that came from brown wood. Put us under to drown with aspiration because they knew that brown could. Hollered back just like a hound should. Now they shoot us in the streets. So I shoot back with words. I know my polymer more than you know your bloody hand backwards. I'm gonna read you some art. How many words fit in a letter? It was built from tar and feathers. It can cure America's finest blindness, and I sprinkled some faith, so now it rings gold. These people thought that they killed my pride, but it just Mr. Rose from its grave. They are money. No, they are to money. They are a slave. That's it.
Fun fact, Kirk and the crew come to my room and eat lunch almost every day. Yeah, it's true. I'm lucky. Okay, let's be super nice to our judges when I tell you that they gave us an 8.0, a 8.7, a 9.4, a 7.3, and a 9.0. Yay, judges. Hey, welcome back. William, Spencer, Cabello. Me and William are going to have a race, 200 meters. He thinks he's faster, but he's not. Okay, you ready for our next poet? So, another fun fact. When I went off the stage last time, this poet looked at me and said, Mr. Cowley, will you please just call my name? I'm so nervous. And guess what happened? I pulled their name. Give it up for Yaritza Rico.
Is called Mother. My mom's stare is ice, stricter than most mothers. Yet I felt her love and gentleness as she held me for the first time. Her light brown eyes glaring down at me, her soft, smooth brown skin I felt against my hand. She is strong and so independent, a woman with brawn yet intelligent. Mother of 5 kids, yet worked many hours to provide. Strong and determined to stay on her feet, even when all she wanted was to rest. She never stopped. Instead, she guided us when we feared to walk on our own. My mom was always there to hold us when we felt like falling. She motivated us to always do our best and what was right to do, to respect others, to share love and kindness to everyone, to be generous to everyone, to be polite and patient. Because like she always told us, patience makes perfect. When we would lose hope, she was our hope. She taught us like no other. When I felt lost and hopeless, you were my guiding light. You paved an untraveled road for me, and all you did was smile. Despite the unexpected, you persevere for me. Your stare is unsettled, showing no fear. You stand tall beside me now. I hold your hand now to help you. Because of you, our family never really fell apart. We stood tall for you. I'm blessed and I'm thankful to call you my beautiful mother.
That was good. And to be clear, I pulled Yaritza's name on accident. I mean, that wasn't on purpose. That would be cheating. All right, our judges give us an 8.4, a 7.5, an 8.3, an 8.1, and an 8.0. Thank you, judges, for all of your hard work. Oh, let's see, what time is it? Okay, we got time for one more. Because there's going to be a bell, and nobody wants to hear a bell in the middle of the poem. That would be sad, right? I would get distracted. Ooh. Hey, our next poet is Rue. Where are you at, Rue?
Okay, cool. Hi. I'm also your biggest fan, not gonna lie, not gonna cheat. Sorry, I was just on Instagram real quick, so I just have to log off of that real quick. Okay. Hi, I'm Rue. Nice to meet y'all. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, my poem is called April 3rd. If you guys don't know what happened on April 3rd, you guys should probably I'm not gonna, okay. April 3rd. I wish my biggest problem in life was AP Human Geography class that stressed me out like a regular student. Instead of a day where people had agreed to harassing a human being. April 3rd. Have you heard how easy it is to contribute to the deathly thought of physically making another human being suffer? The problem is, to a white boy, rape is a mental health issue. To a black Muslim boy, a clock is a bomb. And Allahu Akbar, boom, is just a joke, right? Allahu Akbar isn't something you yell when you put your hands together and make an explosion. I want to hear Allahu Akbar in prayer instead of being behind my back or in my face with the phone. I want to be asked what time is it instead of, is that a bomb? I want to be asked if I got dressed in the dark instead of why I pressed myself with this rag I call a hijab. I call a hijab, sorry. Ask me if I survived April 3rd. Ask me if the rest of us survived April 3rd. Ask me why I stayed home and said I'm sick, or I stayed home to avoid the white supremacy and the awful life we call a norm. April 3rd is kind of like when you gave your mom a gift for Mother's Day, but she tells you every day is Mother's Day. April 3rd is make a Muslim feel the most pain. April 3rd is hurt a Muslim day. April 3rd is kill a Muslim day. For the sole purpose of whatever psycho joy white supremacists find in my life, April 3rd isn't just one day, it's every day.
Right, tighty, there we go. All right, let's hear from our judges a 9.4, an 8.5, a 9.2, a 9.3, and a 9.9. Yay, judges. Okay. What was that? 50 more poems. Okay, we'll get to the end of this and then we'll just open mic it, maybe? I don't know, maybe, maybe Hakeem on the show will come and be spit some bars. That was funny. That was it was a grown folks joke. You don't get that. Oh man, y'all can't wait till you're grown. Hey, let's welcome to the stage Masina Tufa. But be patient.
poem is called One Side. I know one side of me like the back of my hand. That's my easy side, my predictable side, obvious and on display. My other side, I know it's there, but it's too far to see. The small islands, my small body, an ocean in between. My father speaks a language that I'll never understand. Maybe a simple conversation. Talofa, manuela tayao, o lo'oingo o salamasina. One very simple conversation. If I want someone to pass the salt, I can get by. Fa'amule mule and fa'avatai, please and thank you. On the island for a summer, I met my never-ending family. I learned some dance and some song. I felt maybe I belong, but is it enough? Just the Palami cousin, my sis and I, the Afakasi siblings, us two, the punchline of a joke we don't understand. Can you blame them though? Wouldn't you laugh at someone who stumbled over basic lyrics, cannot keep up with slow steps, and almost can't pronounce their own name? I probably would. My white-looking face doesn't seem to deserve a title like Salamasina, name of a Samoan warrior princess, the mother in the moon, bridging the gap between 5,000 miles of Pacific Ocean. My name stretches end to end. Growing up away from half of you is like trying to laugh with half the voice, trying to swim with half the arms, trying to write with half the words. My father's 5 brothers and sisters, one link cast farthest out from everyone else, us. And every time we reconnect, it's like having to start all over.
Whew, that was good. And we did it before the bell rang. Cool. Okay, judges, shall we? We shall. Let's go with a 9.0, a 9.0, a 9.0, an 8.8, and a 9. Why are we doing? And a 9.3. Great work. Okay, so here's where we're at. We're gonna wait for just a minute. Because apparently class is getting out soon? Yes? No? 6 whole minutes? Dang, what are we going to do for 6 minutes? Maybe hear another poem. There's no maybe about it. That's what's going to happen. No, that's later. Don't do it. Hey, everyone, welcome to the stage, Tamil and B.
I know you see a white boy, and so I'm going to talk about depression and how misunderstood white guys really are. But in reality, I can't relate to either of those subjects since I'm only that white on the outside. The only difference between the other trans poems dedicated to the stereotypical struggles of our people and mine is my self-awareness and my skin tone, and the fact that they're probably better writers. For some reason, y'all assume that since I'm only half Mexican, I don't know half the culture. But it's really hard to take after a side you never see. Hell, a lot's hard because of that. My mom only wishes she could shop at Whole Foods, but at the same time it's hard to be picky with your family members, picking the food people eat, picking cheap jobs and picking green cards. And honestly, I'm tired of these colorblind whites. The only race I see is the human race. While I ignore or hate color, in fact, I embrace it. Because any human with working eyes should see individuals as just that, not as some gray mass. But whatever, I can't talk about your struggles. They're not mine because I'm just a Mexican white boy. Hey,
where do I get one of those Madison track sweatshirts? Those are pretty awesome. I have to do track? So, too much work. Y'all have to like run in the rain and stuff. Nobody wants to do that. All right, judges. Listos? Listos. Judges give us a 9.0, an 8.3, an 8.6, a 7.9, and a 7.2. Yay, judges! No, they're working really hard. Okay, we got 3 minutes. This dance of like, what can we do before the bell rings it's harder when you have like 100,000 people looking at you. Cool. Oh, run to you. Okay, come on. We're gonna have like a brief intermission. Can I get like what's the song? What are you doing after school? You know that home? Cool. All right, there it was, the bell. Cool. Now we can bring up our next poet. Ooh, okay, team, you ready for this? No, you're sitting down. We're not leaving. Because if you left, you wouldn't be able to hear Amari Shear's poem. Good for you. How are y'all doing today? I'm great. Y'all don't sound too great. Y'all sound tired. But let's get this started, shall we? Started, shall we? Leave me alone. Dang, oh God. You guys, man, you guys are too much. I'm tired. You know, I'm not even gonna perform because y'all just be so ignorant. I'm not even gonna perform. I'm joking. Okay. Shh. Damn, be quiet. Okay. For my brothers and sisters that's living in the struggle, surpass that limit just to make it out the jungle. Stay strong and positive, create your own way, cause if you make it through the night, there's definitely a better day. Be proud just to live, and be proud to be black. Although we always targeted and killed just face a fact, they're scared of us, aware of us, not willing to take care of us. To see the single story in us, black don't give a chance with us. But what makes us so different than others? Is it that some of us act different because some of us don't got mothers? Is it that we stand out because we're a different color? Is that we stand strong and treat each other like brothers? We should go together like mayo, meat, cheese on a sandwich, but instead you're the water to our wicked witch. I don't understand why you gotta complain so a lot, but I know that you guys will make it once you whip it out the pot. Wait, but now here comes my vocals. Y'all ready for my vocals? Oh, I just said my phone. All right. Why are they afraid of me? Why put the blame on me? I want to be respected, can't you see? Wishing this was all a fantasy. Why are they afraid of me? Why put the blame on me? I want to be respected, can't you see? Wishing this was all a fantasy. All right. But I'm not done. Alright, watching this happen, man, that is never fun. He was waiting for his kids while you had the engine run, and now you shot him because you thought he had a gun. I swear that's so annoying, like people stepping the gum. Alright, the world today has become so distant now. Everyone is the bully, but expect to have a crown. Can we just keep the negativity on the ground, bring the positivity up, but bring it down? But now I need you guys to help me. Alright? So look, you guys are gonna say this, okay? So all of you are gonna be like 1, 2, 3, bang, okay? You guys are gonna say the 1, 2, 3 part, 2. All right? Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3,
There go those bullets when they hit our black man saying the odds when a claim set for all like Atticus. And same air at us, tear us up like we're that target practice. Menace life, it's filled with lies. I'm trying to light it up like fireflies. I wanted to better for me, my people continue to like into the secret set, and talk about this, and they left us with is the only word they leave us with. We try our best not to use it, and no one wants to say it to any family member, stranger, nobody. You may hate them, but deep inside, it hurts. But the only word they left us with is goodbye.
Okay, so the judges are almost ready. We have a 9.6, an 8.2, a 9.7, a 9.5, and another 9.5. Holla at ya, boy. That was nothing else. What? Huh? Oh, we're yelling at, okay, we're like shouting out already. Hey, you just had a whole gaggle of, okay, what's happening back there? Okay. Alright, hey, let's welcome to the stage our very next poet, Jenny Daller. No, sorry, not Jenny, it's Jenny.
My name is Cindy, and my poem is called I Can Wait. I can wait. I can wait all day. I can wait all night, all year. But something tells me that I can't, and I won't, because the name on my wrist is a list of twists throughout my day. I'm not going to sit still and watch you wrap your filthy hands around my nerves and play it till it snaps. Legend says that if you fold 1,000 paper stars, you can meet your soulmate. But instead, I'm going to fold all your lies and all your sass so I can unmeet you. You are always on the edge, overreacting, overthinking of how the situation could have or would have ended. You should have left the broken pieces on the floor and moved the fuck on. But instead, there's blood on your hand, and guess whose fault that is?
I had to mix up the entrances a little bit. I did. That's cool though. I'm gonna do the scores and then we'll take care of that. It's cool. Alright, judges. Cool. We got an 8.6, an 8.8, an 8.6, an 8.1, and an 8.0. Okay, I'm gonna go get my bowl. I was warming up for my 200 with William later. He's gonna get dusted. He thinks that just because I'm out of high school, I'm slow. I'm not. Welcome to the stage, our next poet, Nobody. I didn't put it in. I didn't put it in there. It wasn't me. Our next poet is, you ready for this? Sean.
Okay, my poem is called The Dream. And my mom made these cards for me, so thanks, Mom. Okay, The Dream. I am falling into despair, lost in a forest of hopelessness, landing in the trees high above, swaying side to side, hiding behind, sneaking around the brush, running from my worries, charging at my fears. A cramp at my side, like a burning flame, closer to the dream, my dream. More running, the pitter-patter of my feet, dust trailing behind me, avoiding the towers and towers of depression, avoiding the goal. The goal is to have one problem, the problem of having no problems. One final push, one more step, just one more. Leisure time, making soccer goals, moving into the inner circle of peace, building a ramp to positivity, a floor for stability, the negativity catching up. Swoosh! The wind in my hair, the trail of stars behind me, representing hope, hope of a dream. Soaring high, faster than the hate behind me. 2 players left. Heart rate high, palm sweaty, controller damp. A game of cat and mouse. One final push, one more step, just one more. Button A, right trigger, pump to the head. Electro shuffle, good game. Oh, that's it done. Hold on. I have to hold the mic for this one. Number 1, victory royale.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Fortnite at the Poetry Slam, who knew? I predicted that at the beginning when I asked who was playing Fortnite. It was cool. Alright, so we got from the judges an 8.4, a 7.8, and an 8.4, an 8.3, and an 8.9. Woo! Yay! Hashtag PUBG is better. Alright. We can stop later after I'm done dusting William at the 200. Okay, team, we did it. You ready for this? All right, please help me welcome to the stage Alicia Adams.
Hi, my name is Alicia Adams, and the name of my poem is The Skin We Cover. They look at us, and all they see is failure. They say what they would have done to change the outcome. But don't you think we've tried that? It started with depression and anger, and then abandonment and fear of trusting another. Then 5 more issues came, like clouds on a sunny day. When you see Sophia, all you see is the smoke that fills her lungs and the alcohol that burns the back of her throat. But you don't see she shattered like glass in my grandma's china cabinet. You don't see we lived in a hotel with 2 beds and 7 people. You don't see she dropped out of school because anxiety was way too much to handle. You see Darren's anger burn like a bull as if he saw red. You see he takes the anger he built up like a volcano out on Quentin, a boy who does nothing but love. You don't see he has nightmares of his parents beating each other until his sister steps in. But he does. You would be angry too. You don't see Lila hide behind the jokes she makes because to stop the feeling of not fitting in. Or moving school so many more times that she can count on the fingers that once held dreams. Too scared to express the beauty in her laugh because the thought of being judged is bigger than the sun in her eyes. You see the tears in the eyes of a boy who's 5 years old, and who was raised by his sister. to see the world as we do. He cries because the boy he looks up to leaves bruises that tell a story on his skin and scars in his heart. You would cry too. You see the good grades and the happiness, but you don't see the truth. I hide the truth under layers of skin. I cry sometimes like rain on a stormy night, only stopping to put the mask back on. I'm angry my parents don't care about the life I'm living and the success I've earned. I'm confused how my dad became a drug addict and my mom forgot her children for a man. I listen to music to drown out the screaming of my parents that always end with my dad saying, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm a girl in a family that has blood, that's failure in its blood. A family that was once mediocre, but now is a disaster. But all you see is the mask on our face, but not the skin underneath.
All right, squad, I'm back. Sorry, that was loud. That was louder than I intended it to be. My bad. All right, judges. We're good? Mostly. We're getting there. We got a 9.5, a 9.7, a 9.6, a 9.2, and an 8.9. All right, team. Can we one more time for all of our poets? Just like, how loud can we cheer? Poets? Poets, all of them? Yeah? Awesome. Good. Marvelous. So good. So good. Hey, so here's what we're going to do at this particular juncture. First, our wonderful sound techs are going to play some music for us when I'm done talking right now, because talking over music is hard. You have in your hand, you should, if you don't, you'll get it soon, a quick little URL to a Google form that's going to ask you, it's going to give you your chance to vote. Which one of our poets was your favorite? So can I pull all the poets up here real quick? All of the poets. Come on. All of you. Because it's been a long time since some of them performed, right? So we're going to reintroduce them and allow you to do your thing. Here they come. Here they come. Just spread out. Thank you. Yep. You're going to make it all the way here? Okay. Cool. Okay. So, here you are. The poets, just so you can remember what they look like, what their names are, you know. This is Amari Shearer. Wait, what was that? Amari Shearer. For Amari, let's cheer for Amari. And you are? Xander Zip.
Becca Watkins.
Oh, cool. They missed that.
Becca Watkins.
Becca Watkins. Cool.
Claudia Hankin.
Claudia.
Carmen Sharp-Black. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Carmen, it's fine.
It's Carmen. Carmen, give it up for Carmen. Come on, team. Carmen. Yeah! My name is Sean Liu. Hashtag PUBG.
My name is Alexa Rico.
Yeah, Alexa. Absa.
Alicia Adams. Messina Tufa. Valerie Morris.
Cameron Dogwood with us.
Cindy Nguyen.
Farouk.
Jimmy Devon.
Katrina Johnson.
Kirk Caballero. Also, China's the OG. Okay. And now, okay, I'm going to move. The poets are going to get their picture taken. We're going to do some math. We'll have some winners announced soon. Make sure that you vote. Hey, poets, y'all need to, like, smoosh together. Like, smoosh. Okay, now do you want to hear our winners? Because we have cool prizes for them. You ready for this? I don't think you are. Okay. So, our 5th place poet. Onis has them. 5th place. You ready for this? 5th place is Cindy. Hey, Cindy, third place, great. If you want a prize, you can go talk to Miss Owner. She's back there. She's got it for you. Okay. Fourth place. You're not going to believe it, but fourth place goes to our friend Rue. Yeah, I don't even think Rue believed it. Third place to the fantastic performance given to us by Amari. Hey! Go get it. Let's look. She's got a prize for you. Amari? Okay. And, yeah.
Oh my God! Okay, you know
What is it?
It's a...
Oh, and oh, look at that. It's cool. Wait, I just did third place? Okay. Second place goes to, last but not least, Alicia Adams. Second place. Which means that, according to our fantastic judges, first place goes to Xander Zip. And check this out. In Xander, one more time for Xander. Okay, cool. All right. Now, in addition to winning that marvelous prize that we just gave Xander, he's going to have a spot reserved for him at the Poetry Slam on Thursday. If he wants to, we'll talk about that later. Nancy's going to... what do I need to tell you? Can we give it one more time for all of our poets? Okay. Just real quick. Xander, come here. We're going to do like a quick impromptu interview of Xander. Hey, Xander, who's your... Xander, who's your English teacher?
Mr. Cowley.
Wait, what was that?
Mr. Cowley.
Yeah, I was English teacher. How you feeling about winning this poetry slam?
It feels good. Yeah, I wasn't totally expecting it, so it feels pretty good.
Cool. Xander, I know. You said it's because it looks like you got a lot of talking. I can hear you though. Caleb Daniel Morales story. Alright, so Xander says this feels really good, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna write more poems?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. You're the favorite poem that we watched in preparation for this is which one?
Sorry, what?
Which one was your favorite poem that you've seen, like an inspiration to this?
Really like my boy Amari's. I like all of them. This is really good.
Alright, cool. Hey. Alright, cool. Hey, squad. It is currently, according to my Fitbit, hashtag sponsor me please, it's 11:28. You are released to your 7th period. Go to 7th period. They're expecting you. They will take attendance. If you're in my 7th period, you can hang right here.